Ain't they just in case steady getting that y'all location? Woo woo. On D-Thing, we got them yolks on us. It's really like that. We're really, any state, any city, young can die. Folks, them Gold Coast treatment. Gold Coast treatment.
Licked back.
The folks stupid.
Get y'all licked back.
Got dummies.
I ain't even trying to talk.
Idiots, stupid individuals. Dumb.
They know what's going on.
All them diss songs. But nobody out one of them songs that they said. Now look at them. Talking about all that tire head don't look, boy.
He made himself tired.
On BD, boy. What he car head.
He called out.
He called for that. That's karma, folks. That's karma, folks. All that tire head. BD, his gas tank head, axle head. BD, he squirmed this big right up under them. He ain't never get nobody neither, so he can't never disrespect a like Lil Boo.
Why do you do that?
Never nobody.
You always dissing.
Dissing the nigga who really was standing over. Stop playing. He don't even diss dead.
I never did none of that.
I said a message. Getting that, oh, he dissing dead. I ain't say nobody's name or none of that. I'm BD Lil Boo up there beating the fuck out of him. No, Lil Boo done put his right buck.
Finna be somebody dead on that fucking block. Nigga, go pick your homie up, bitch ass nigga. Them niggas dead on that fucking block, You fat bitch, them diss songs gon' get you fucking shot. You took a few already, next time your bitch ass in the block, nigga.
From the R with them get back up. If you looking tough, push your shit back, boy. Do from 63rd, gonna get back up.
Exactly. So do you got any, I don't want to, stir up nothing, but do you got any, like, thoughts, like, on FBG Duck, any thoughts on him? Like, did you know him?
Who, Duck?
Did you know him before, like, everything?
Like that, I don't know. Okay. All I know, don't say that shit about Troy, or rest in peace, Duck. Okay, so you got anything about FBG Duck? You know what I'm saying? Don't say shit about Troy. That's it. Don't say shit about Troy. Get that guy over there. Whatever, you know me. Come on, man, don't do that. Don't do that. You know I know that. Stop playing. Stop playing. Don't do that. Stop playing. Talk to somebody else with that.
Yeah.
Hey, why every time the police they investigate, why they always backing up King Von, bro?
They bring up King Von.
He said, who you smoking on, man?
Hey, for them, who you smoking on, man? I'm on live right now, man. Who you smoking on, man? Who you smoking on from the rack, man? What you say? What you say? They can't hear you, folk. Duck. You smoking that duck. Quack. Duck, quack. You say you smoking that duck, my boy Queso smoking that duck, baby.
Now playing me, don't come over here play. I don't even be playing like that. All that dissing or saying something or even acting like y'all with some shit that y'all know for sure I ain't with. I'ma smash that on y'all. I ain't gonna play like that. Then we know y'all ain't gangsta. Y'all on the internet. We know y'all ain't gangsta. Y'all ain't trying to do that. Man, I just be talking for the time. I'm just talking. Don't even say nothing I say still. What y'all on? Y'all good? Ain't no more FB.
New op pack in the air, this gas or what? He'll still be alive right now if you niggas ain't gas him up.
Oh, there, the GD's ass is over with in Chicago, boy. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all ain't gonna let Larry Hoover out for y'all need some more structure, folks. Free Larry for the GDs, I need some structure, man. Them boys some fucking goofies, man. For real, boy. Y'all get y'all big artist killed downtown. His big ass flapping around like a whale, can't breathe. Knock the air out his big ass on phone now. That shit wide as hell. That's that duck you smell.
You come outside without your gun, little boy, you dumb as fuck. Ain't no quick run to the store, they pop out, find you up. I told my P.O. through the gate that I get high as fuck. She asked me how do I get, I told her ask up.
We better hit a block, see if we pull up on duck. Hit that bridge, we gonna get our ass kidnapped. You gonna go under sex traffic, Look at this bitch early. High speed. High speed.
They fighting and shit over here.
Hoodies up, he gonna pop the fuck out one of y'all thinking this shit that Excuse me. Do y'all got FBG duck burgers? No. You never heard of that? No. It's called the FBG duck burger. Oh yeah? Oh, alright, thanks. They ain't got them.
Duck in the airport. Full noon. Smoked ducks, no little ducks. Full noon.
Hey, y'all know Flames. He dirty as hell for Duck Funeral. Look at him, bro. Oh, he dirty as hell. Hell no! What they gonna do them tip? Yeah. Hell no! Flames, hold on. I can't even take his ass off that. Hell no. Hell. Oh, hell no. Oh, look at him, bro. Bro, he went at the Duck funeral, bro. Bro, this ain't what you do for Duck funeral, bro.
All the ops is dead. Ain't nothing to talk about. Stop saying that shit on this live. Ain't no more ops. Folks them grave. Ain't no more ops.
We won, bitch.
Social media all day, bro, and I see this shit. Supposedly, Muwop supposedly self-snitching on himself, man. So basically, everybody be like, "Oh, he's self-snitching on himself. He's self-snitching on himself because he got some Gucci shoes with a duck on it." Like, we all know what that mean, bro. Let's not, you know what I'm saying? We all know what that mean. But I feel like y'all going too deep in this shit. The fans, they going too deep in this shit. Like, they trying to find anything. They trying to find literally anything, bro. Anything. Like, come on, bro. But at the same time, I kind of see where they going with this because, like, Duck died by the Gucci store. He got some Gucci's on with a duck on it. Like, I understand all that, bro, but nah.
These bitches is on the block. FBI, DEA. Oh my God, the killers. The real ones. He has a big ass gun. His gun is real fucking big. Look at it. Oh my God. This shit is happening right fucking.
Good morning. Oh, y'all. They got them. They got these son of a bitches. They got them. 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 And I knew it. And all that shit you motherfuckers was talking. All y'all shit y'all ass was talking. All you bloggers that think y'all knew what the fuck was going on. Okay? I was right the whole time. I want to appreciate all y'all that investigated, that sent me stuff to alert me, just to do all type of stuff. I just want to thank y'all so much. I wasn't shut up. Oh yes. Oh yes. Yes. The Fed just called me and told me they arrested Muwap, they arrested C-Thing, they arrested 2 more. It was 5 people that they have in custody. The little boy who killed himself August the 24th was one of the shooters that shot my son. They just told me that too.
You're taking out brothers like FBG Duck, but do you realize FBG Duck might be your ticket out the hood? He might be your ticket to a better life. Him prospering would open the doors of opportunity for so many people, especially people who come from, where he's from. This is what I really don't understand about these types of killings. Why would you take out the very person God may have sent to change your circumstances? Now, not only did you stop progress for your whole city, okay, you going to prison. Okay, you and your guys are going to spend the rest of your natural lives in the penitentiary. All right, now that's just one part of this donkey of the day, because the other thing that confuses me even more than the senseless killings is why do you rappers get online and tell on yourselves? Okay, your Uncle Charlamagne getting on this radio for years telling you to cut that out. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy when y'all do, because you make law enforcement's job so easy, and I want that criminal element off the street as well. But what part of your brain makes you think that's okay? I've been on this radio for years telling you that what you do online will get you jammed up offline. Life for likes is not a fair trade. Please give these 5 brothers who are all hit with the RICO over FBG Duck the biggest hee-haw.
She asked me how do I get, I told her hashed up. Before he died, his ass a goofy. Now he famous and shit.
I'm Erica Sargent.
And I'm Brad Edwards. Right to breaking news. A major development in the murder of a Chicago rapper gunned down in the middle of the day in the Gold Coast.
CBS 2's Stephen Graves is live at FBI headquarters with this big break in the investigation. Stephen.
Brad, Erica, that break coming with multiple arrests of gang members. Those who were involved in what the feds say were multiple crimes throughout the city, explaining that murder in broad daylight, they say, was done for a reason. The barrage of gunshots caught on video is hard to forget. The shooting, police believe, was committed by 4 people who jumped out of 2 cars on a busy Gold Coast street, traumatized shoppers, and killed Chicago rapper FBG Duck in August of last year.
Thank you, and thank you all for being here.
Now, more than a year later, Chicago police, the FBI, and federal prosecutors announcing charges, all against 5 men who they say are all members of the O Block street gang.
That these 5 individuals...
The majority of them picked up Wednesday morning near 63rd and King on Chicago's south side.
The indictment also charges...
Federal prosecutors getting involved because they say the group is responsible for an elaborate string of crimes connected to the shooting. Some involved drug trafficking and violent crimes to protect other members. The murder of rapper FBG Duck, also known as Carlton Weekly, was believed by law enforcement to be one of the acts that helped with, quote, maintaining and increasing positions in O Block. Prosecutors also used social media and music videos to build a case. They say the men used both to publicly claim acts of violence, taunt rival gangs, and again, improve ranking and status. Chicago police and the feds today saying they hope this speaks to the public and those hoping to commit similar criminal acts.
We are serious about our collaboration together, the federal partners.
There are now 5 people in custody who weren't in custody before. And now it's known to them, and it's known to anybody else who might be committing similar acts of brazen violence, right? And who may brag about it or not brag about it, that their day has come.
all of the factors under 3142G weigh in favor of detention in this case. I'll just go through them in order. Under 3142G1, the nature and circumstances of this offense involve a crime of violence. It's a heinous crime. It's a murder in count 1 and assault with a deadly weapon, 2 counts of assault with a deadly weapon. One person was murdered, Mr. Weekly, who's set forth in the indictment. Victim 1 and victim 2 were also shot during the course of this murder. Mr. Weekly was fired at least 38 times in broad daylight, 4:26 p.m. on August 4th, standing in line outside of a business on Oak Street. Victim 1 and Victim 2 were each also shot a number of times throughout the course of that assault. So the nature and circumstances of this offense, again, are crime of violence and crimes of violence in furtherance of a racketeering enterprise that's identified and described in an indictment as a racketeering enterprise that engages in acts of violence, including murder and assault. The weight of the evidence against Mr. Offord specifically is substantial. So Mr. Offord purchased a vehicle that was used in this murder and assault on or about July 28th from a dealership in the Chicagoland area. During a post-arrest interview, Mr. Offord acknowledged that there were pictures of him at the dealership standing next to the car that was used in the murder. Mr. Offord identified himself in the photos, and the vehicle that was used as his vehicle. Mr. Offord acknowledged that it was his signature on the purchasing documents for the vehicle. And I'll come back to this part when we get to history and characteristics of Mr. Offord, but Mr. Offord made some statements in the financing application for that vehicle that were not true with respect to his employment. And so days later, the dealership reached out to Mr. Offord to return the vehicle, which ultimately he did on
subscribe, bitch.
Not before using the vehicle in this murder and the assault of victims 1 and 2. So continuing on with the strength of the evidence, Mr. Offord acknowledged that there were still shots from a video that was taken. There was video that's relevant to this offensive charge on August 4th, before the murder, after the murder, during the murder. Before the murder, Mr. Offord acknowledged again that it was him in those standing next to the vehicle that was used in the murder. I'm proffering now. There's a vehicle.
Subscribe, bitch.
Vehicle traveling from the location where Mr. Offord and others were congregating in the minutes before the murder, traveling to downtown. The vehicles that were used, including Mr. Offord's, were captured on CPD pod cameras, on CPD plate readers. The plate reader clearly identified the license plate as the vehicle registered to Mr. Offord, which he had purchased on or about July 28th, tracking from that location to down in the Gold Coast where this murder and assault took place.